The U.S. military could crack down on internal cases of sexual and domestic abuse. That's if a bill that Congressman Bruce Braley has written becomes law. The bill is named after this former Dubuque woman. In 2008, Holley Lynn James's husband killed her at their home on a military base in North Carolina. Both James and her husband, John Wymunk, were in the military. KCRG TV9's Dubuque reporter Katie Wiedemann talked to James's father, who helped spearhead the bill.
Call it a gut feeling or a father's intuition. During the spring of 2008, Jesse James knew something wasn't right with his daughter's marriage.
We were constantly calling the unit, and they would do something, but it didn't last very long.
2 months before her death, Army Second Lieutenant Holley James filed a domestic violence complaint with police against her estranged husband, Marine Corporal John Wymunk. He later killed Holley, dismembered her body, then set her apartment on fire.
The military has never had a system of investigating and prosecuting these cases.
But Congressman Braley's bill aims to change all that. It would create an inspective general's office to handle abuse cases. It would be a resource department for victims and would include a neutral third-party investigator.
This isn't an indictment on military leaders. It's just that people who are more qualified with the life experiences to investigate and prosecute these things need to be doing it.
James says he'll never know, but a department like this may have saved his daughter's life. In Dubuque, Katie Wiedemann, KCRG TV9 News.
John Wymunk pleaded guilty to Holley James's murder, and a judge sentenced him to life in prison without parole. James had 2 children from a previous relationship. Jesse James says the children are doing well and are living with their father now in Maquoketa.
Last year, the Department of Defense reported more than 3,000 instances of sexual assault in the military. Now, Iowa Congressman Bruce Braley has introduced legislation that aims to bring that number down.
When it has to do with women serving their country in the military, I can't think of a better reason for people to come together and come up with a solution to an alarming problem.
In Dubuque today, Braley spoke about the Holley Lynn James Act. It would help victims of sexual and domestic abuse in the military. The bill is named after the Dubuque native and Army Second Lieutenant who was killed by her husband in 2008. The bill would enlist the Office of Inspector General to provide independent oversight in reported cases.